YouTube, Retro Shocker back again with another episode of Finish Them. Been a good week again. Not done too much gaming as normal. Well, I have done a bit of gaming, but not as much as I'd like to have done. I was quite poorly in the last week, so I had a few days off, but I did manage to beat a game. And because I was downstairs, because I didn't feel too great, it is on the Xbox 360. Now, I have played a few games in this series, and I've seen this movie that this game is based on, and the movie's fantastic, and I was pleasantly surprised by the game as well. And that's the Lego Movie, the video game. The humour in this is phenomenal. It platforms really well. If you haven't played a Lego game before, then you don't know what you're missing out. If you think these are just for kids, you're wrong. They are so fun. There's dancing stages in this. You have to collect things. The platforming levels are good. The fighting bits are good. The dialogue's fantastic. The voice acting's fantastic. The whole game is just a blast to play. It's one of those games that you put on, and before you know it, you've lost 3 hours of your life, and you are absolutely over the moon. You are happy as a pig in proverbial. The main character, you unlock all the characters that are in the movie. So you got the likes of Emmett, Wildstyle, Vitruvius, Batman, fantastic. Superman's in there, Green Lantern, Unikitty, you name it, it's there. And I mean, you can play through it again and again and again to unlock the other characters, and do free play. The way the Lego games work is you play through them all in story mode, and then you unlock free play where you can use any characters, and you can unlock all the other secrets that are in the game to 100%. Get all the achievements, that sort of thing in the game. Now, it is the first Lego game I've actually beat, as silly as that sounds, and that's not because I've got bored of them. It's just basically because when I've been playing stuff before, I've been more retro based. So it's been like I've been playing Lego Batman with the kids or Lego Batman 2 with the kids, but I haven't really sat down and played it on my own. So they are a series now that I'm going to sort of look at, not collecting as such, but definitely. Kids have got a load of them. They've got Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2. They haven't got number 3. They've got it on the DS. They've got Indiana Jones, the Harry Potters. So I've got a fair few I can play for it, and I'm looking forward to going through some of them, to be honest with you, because the Harry Potters could be good fun. Indiana Jones, another great series of films, so it'd be interesting to see how they play. And I've seen they do Star Wars ones as well, so it'd be interesting to see how they play. So I might pick up the Star Wars ones for myself. So yeah, so that's another one down, guys. So I'm doing fairly well. I'll put the screenshot up here this week because I'm sat on the other side. Because the other thing I want to say is I was so close to finishing 2 this week, but I had a bit of a strop. There's a story behind it. I did a video response in regards to games we've never beaten, and one of the games I've never beaten is Streets of Rage, the original, on this thing. I can never get past the 2 girls at the door before the final boss. They always drain all my life. However, this week I got further. I got to the final boss. But what did I do? When it came up, I was so excited that it came up with all the text, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't read the text. And it came up with what I now know says, do you wish to join my army? And I clicked yes. Right, like an idiot, I clicked yes. He's like, you show potential, here's your reward, and sent me back to level 6. Well, I did what every good gamer does in that situation, and I threw a proper strop. Computer went off, control pad went on the floor, I went downstairs. Never to speak about this game ever again. I was so good, it was unreal. I genuinely felt like crying. I never got past these 2 girls. I did it, and I was buzzing. I had so many lives left, and I even had continue, so the chances are I would have beat the boss. Now, that's not saying that I wouldn't have lost all my lives on the boss, but I'd rather have gone out that way than being sent back to level 6, knowing full well that I've then got to beat these 2 girls again. So I acted like a big sport brat, to be fair. But I promise I will get that finished. Might not be this week, might not be this month, but it will be this year. I am determined to beat Streets of Rage on the Mega Drive, and I've never been closer. So hopefully I'll have better news about the Streets of Rage front. However, I have added another game to the collection of beaten games, so we're getting there. Got 1 week left in April to beat hopefully 2 games next week. we'll see how it goes. Busy at work, but it's life, isn't it? Life gets in the way sometimes. But I'm sure we can do. I'm sure I can beat them. I'm sure I can do something. I've got enough games to be getting on with now. So until next week, guys, take care.